Hi, welcome to another edition of the Dixon on Disney Archives, where we're spending a few minutes together looking around my office, but pulling out some things that have to do with Disney, the world of Disney, the theme parks, or something that has some kind of meaning that's somehow attached to Walt Disney or Walt Disney World. This particular item is a Walt Disney World Haunted Mansion secret panel chest. And so I'm going to pull it off the shelf. I'm going to take it over here behind a desk so you can take a look at it. This is actually something that we wrote about in one of the novels. This actually was something that one of our characters in the books found that actually had a clue that was tucked away inside. For me, this is one of the things that sits here in the office that actually goes back to my childhood. And I actually remember picking this up myself at the Walt Disney World Resort right after it opened. That would have put it probably 1971, 1972 as a souvenir. But this is actually one that I had as a kid when the park first opened, that was picked up in the park. My parents bought it for me, and it has endured through the years where I've always just kept it and always had it, and it was a part of my life. It was in my room, it was in a chest or drawer somewhere, but it has made the jump with me through each stage of life where, unlike some of the other items in here that I've gotten as time has gone by or have been given to me by other collectors or I actually purchased myself, this is actually one that goes back to my childhood. And so the idea behind it is that it is a secret chest that you can hide things in, and if you work it just right, you can open the puzzle boxes if you start pulling out the right pieces, and you have to figure it out. Puzzle boxes were big in the late 60s to mid 70s. They were a trend or a fad that showed up in a variety of ways, but then puzzle boxes made their way into theme parks like Walt Disney World or Disneyland. And Disneyland had a version of the Haunted Mansion chest as well, where they just became the kind of stuff that collectors would buy, and just like any other thing that has a fad or a trend to it, they kind of disappear after a while, and then they become the stuff that collectors grab. But so you move those two pieces, and you're able to slide this down, in theory. Yeah, there you go. And as you slide it down, and again, it is old, so it doesn't open like it needs to. There we go. And as it comes down, then it opens up the top part, which allows you to slide the top panel out. And so when you slide the top panel out, it reveals inside it's just a wooden chest. But that's not all. There's more, as they say. And if you slide up the back part of the box, then you actually have a drawer inside, and then you can slide the drawer out and then put whatever treasures you want in the drawer. This drawer actually contains something that's not related to Disney at all, but something I threw in here as a kid. It's little shark's teeth that were picked up at Sanibel Island. And so they've been in there for a long, long time, and they're actually, so we just kind of keep them in the archives and just tuck them away. The cool thing about the chest for me is that it has a lot of memories because it's something that I actually had asked for and was given on a trip to the Walt Disney World Resort. But then the other thing that it reminds me of very often when I look at it is that you never know what kind of surprises or what kind of mystery you're going to uncover until you start exploring and start trying to peel back the layers. I think sometimes in life it works that way for us as we try to go through life and we ask those big questions about why does this happen and why does this happen, or what is there to learn, or what are we going to find out? And you really don't know unless you take the time to look. And so part of solving a mystery is the fun of trying to figure it out. A puzzle box kind of reminds us of that. You have to play with it a little bit and figure out what slides where, and what opens, how does it open easy, does it not open easy? And when it's done, usually there's a satisfying surprise inside that's waiting to be discovered. So anyway, for me, this is one of the things from my own childhood that has made it all these years and stays in the archives to this day. And so I look forward to another trip through the Dixon on Disney Archives with you.